Hello friends, it's Sherry. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for joining me. I'm here with a little, my second, it's the third video, but my second demonstration of the items and products I got from cobeads.com. And I'll have cobeads listed, their link, the website linked below. I will have also a coupon that they provided to me so that you could, if you needed anything, to go over there and use the coupon, and that will be linked below, and so will the products that I picked up. So you've seen me demonstrate the little snowman appliques. That was the other thing I got. And the second thing I picked up from Kobe's was these little cute, adorable little, they are snowman jingle bells. So of course there's a lot you could do with these. I'm sure you're just, if you like these, you would think, I mean, who doesn't like snowmen, right? But if you like them, I'm sure you're thinking of lots of things you could do with them. But besides using them as like just a clip on, like a little bead dangle, jingle bell on the side of a page, or, you hook it to a paper clip or a, bulb pin. I thought I would go ahead and make a little tassel here. So I'm going to finish it up with you. I already got the fabric ready. I wanted a lot of red in here for Christmas because these are snowmen. So I thought I wanted to make this Christmassy. So I've got this Christmassy fabric here with red and green, and I've got also these red strips in here, about 4 of those, and these are all hand torn. So I just tore them, I didn't cut them. And then I went ahead and put one, excuse me, one strand with bells on. So this is red and white baker's twine because, it looks like a candy cane there. And then here are 2 of the bells. So I wanted to go ahead and just finish this up with you. So I'm going to show you this, finish this little project up with you. And then I have one more project that I will show you that I thought would, why not go ahead and do with these snowman bells. That would be fun. So there's so many things you could do besides the 2 things I just mentioned. Just a bead dangle on the side of your page, or hanging from the side of your journal, or even you could just hang a bead dangle from the outside of your journal. Let's see, go ahead, let me get these 2. So I'm just tying these on the ends of my because I didn't want them all up and down. You could do that if you wanted them all up and down and just tie a knot around each spot where you want one, but I just wanted them on the ends of this so that it kind of hang and dangle from the ends of my tassel when we get it together. So if I can hold on to these, I will. I'm just putting this is getting a little, how baker's twine tends to unwind sometimes at the end here. That's what it's doing to me. So I just put that through these little have a little loop. These snowman bells, they are meant to be charms, so they have a little loop on the top, or they could be pendants. You could make a necklace out of these, actually make a little necklace. So let's see, is that what I did? Oh, I didn't do it right. Hold on. I tied a knot in the end, but let me tie a knot around a loop. So I'm just tying a knot around a loop, in the bell. Okay, so there's one. And now one for the other end. I was thinking I would do 3 strands. So let me get these strands together here real quick. Put this through here. And then tie a knot around the loop. So it'll have 6, I don't think that's too many. If you want less, of course, you could just do 1 strand, or 2 strands. I want 3. I want 3. I like, I don't mind jingle bells. I know, yeah, I don't mind a little jingle bells. So 1 more, and then we're going to put this together, this whole tassel. So this is I've made this type of tassel, on Tassel Tuesday, and whenever I make tassels, and whenever I make this type, I always say this is probably the easiest type of tassel to make, and it's really my favorite type of tassel to make too, because it's pretty quick and pretty easy. You just tear your strands of fabric. I tear them about Oh, they could be, I would say just under an inch maybe. I don't want them too wide. I don't want them too skinny. Of course, you can make them skinnier if you want, you know, 1/4 of an inch, whatever you want your strips to be. But I like them just under an inch and just maybe just barely over 1/2 an inch. So that's what I did. And I make them, I really think my favorite size might be, I make the strips 12 inches long so that when I fold them in half for my tassel is about 6 inches long. And that's really a good size for any journal. It'll hang on the side of your journal, and it won't be too long, you know what I mean? It won't be going over, you know, the length of your journal. So it's a really good kind of generic size for a tassel. Okay, let me just tie a knot around this loop, and then we're ready to go. Okay, so I put one in the middle and one on each side, so they're going to go where they want when I fold it in half, right? So the easiest one I'm talking about is where you fold it around one of these little loose leaf rings. So we've got our fabric, we've got our strands of snowman bells, and then I just gather it up and put this around. Okay, and then fold it down and kind of get everything where you want it. So just make sure, I make sure everything's even. You know, I mean, it doesn't have to be even, but exactly even. And it's probably not going to be. And of course, you can always trim it if you don't like, if there's something hanging down really far that you don't like. But let me just pull on these for a second and make sure everything's where I think it should be. I've got 2 reds together here. Let me spread those apart. Kind of just move everything around a little bit here. Let me turn this over because this fabric is upside down and I want it to be, you know, I want to see, when I look at the tassel, I want to see the pattern on the right side. So let me just turn everything where I want it. Kind of just adjust for a minute. Okay, now here's all my bells. See, I told you they would hang where they want, right? They're just kind of, they're heavier than everything else. Of course, they're just going to hang right there. Okay, let me see this piece. It seems to be short on this side. Okay, and this seems to be a little short. Let me pull this one over a little bit. Nope, that was good. I mean, it probably was good just from the beginning. I just, you know, I just got to adjust a little bit here. Okay, so let me kind of pull it down. See how it's going to look. I just want to make sure, if I can, at all possible, to get it first time around, you know what I mean? So I don't have to take it apart and do it over or anything like that. That's no fun, right? I mean, we got to do what you got to do, but if I can get it right the first time, that is my preference, okay? I think that looks good, so I'm going to just put it down here for a second. We're going to fluff it back up in a second. I just want to get it down to where I'm going to tie it up. So let's see what I have. I might have to tear another piece of fabric. These are scraps from this, what I cut off of here. So I've got 2, 3 of these, and I don't think these are long enough to tie around there. So I was thinking, I don't know if I'll use this for a bow, but let's just kind of go ahead and tie a little, thinking I like to tie a little knot in the middle of this and see if this can eventually be a bow here, but you know, like a scrappy bow. So I'm going to tie this, a little knot in the middle of this fabric. And if I have to trim one side to make it even, I will. But we'll see how this goes. All right. Kind of a scrappy bow, see? It's scrappy, right? I know it doesn't look like much right now. Let's turn it around this way. Fluff it up a little bit. And then I'm going to have to get another piece of fabric to tie around here. So that will take a minute. And I want to hurry up because I want to show you this one more project, which should be pretty quick, that I would like to do with these snowman bells. Okay, see, that's looking pretty cute, right? Little just scrappy bow. Okay, let's see. I need a ribbon to tie around here. The easiest is going to be to tear a piece off of here. this is the fabric I was using, you know, in here. And this fabric tears easier than the red fabric there. I don't know why it feels very similar, but this just tears so much easier and less. I mean, I like the fraying, but just take my word for it. This just tears nicer, I guess. It tears very straight. Once I pull like a couple of strings off, I am good to go. So see, there's just a couple strings. That one I had to, the red one I had to cut. I had to you know, pull the strings off and then maybe cut a couple here and there. Just was a little bit more work on those on that red fabric. Okay, good to go here. I think I will tie this and then cut it. I just want to make sure I have enough and for whatever this is going to turn out to be. Okay, so then I just take this piece again, pull everything down. See how that one's sticking up there? Pull everything down. I can do this after too, but I just want to do it now also. Pull everything down, and then I'm going to tie a little knot here around the top, and you get that little, you know, topper on your tassel. All right, like that, making it starting to become more of a tassel now, right? So let me see if everything's where I want it. You can hear the jingles. Okay, so see, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this bow, but I would like to. It would be cute right here, wouldn't it? I just don't know how I would attach it. See, it'd be cute right there. Got my snowman jingling. Anyway, so let's go ahead and tie this off. And I'm going to tie one more knot back here. So this is nice and secure. And then the one reason you can make, you know, leave this long and then decide, because you can also just go ahead and make that little piece you just tied around. You can go ahead and make that part of the tassel now, the part that's hanging down. So I'll just cut this off right here. And see, it just becomes part of the tassel if you've never made one before. And there you go. You have a cute little jingly tassel with your snowman. And I did want them hanging at the bottom so you could see them better, possibly. And so this is hanging on the side of a journal. Let me grab my December daily and I'll show you. Although I already have some bells on here. So I'm going to be showing you over that, but just pick, if you could picture it here. Hanging. You can use a paper clip on here or a little bulb pin or whatever you want. Even some thread or, you know, baker's twine or something to hang it. But see how cute that would be, and see your little snowman just kind of hanging out down there, all jingly and Christmassy. So that will be that's the first project for this video for the snowman bells. Let's put that to the side for a second. Let me show you the other one real quick. So the other one is, you know, I discovered this. I'm going to save this little bow for something else, I guess. I don't know of a way to right now unless I glued it on there. And I really don't want to glue it. Although, if I figure out a way to put it on here, I could put it right there and it would be super cute, right? So I might go back and figure out. Maybe I can even sew it on there. But that would be really cute. That's a little bow right there. Anyway, so when I started making charms and bead dangles for my journals, I discovered, like, hey, I can make earrings. You know, they're pretty much almost exactly like bead dangles, except you don't use a bulb pin or a, you know, paper clip. You use earring hooks. You know what I mean? So I was like, whoa, I can make my own earrings. So I did. I started making my own earrings. And when I thought of the things, oops, I'll get that one. I'll retrieve that one in a second. When I thought, you know, of things I wanted to do with these little earring, you know, these little snowman bells, I thought, well, wouldn't it be fun to make some earrings out of these? So I'm going to make myself some little snowman earrings to wear this month. And I'll be jingling all the way to work or wherever I wear them. So I'm going to add a little, let's see, I'm adding a jump ring to the top here. So this will hang. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my earring hook on here. So one fell swoop will be done. I think they'll hang better and they'll hang correctly with the jump ring on there. You don't have to have the jump ring, but I thought it would be better to have the jump ring. I'll see. I'll hold it up to my ear now and see if I'm right. So that is a little fiddly with the bell on there. Let me get a hold of this and I'll get this back together. Okay, there we go. That is perfect. There we go. So, see, there's my earring hook now. There's my little, snowman jingle bell. And yes, this will hang perfectly from my ear. So that can be for either. Let's see, how will it hang from either ear? Yeah, that one it hangs right. This one, okay, so this one I do have to be careful how I hang it, I think. So this one, see, I put it in this ear, which is my right ear, from where I am, and then it will be hanging, the snowman will be facing forward. So now let's make one for my other ear. So I'm going to be careful and hang it in the correct fashion here, the correct direction. So I need the earring hook to be going that way in the end with the snowman facing forward. And if it's something you're hanging that is the same on all sides, like a bead, then you don't have to worry about things like this. But when you're have a front and a back to a piece, I did discover you have to make sure it's hanging in the right direction. Okay, so I've got my jump ring and I've got my earring hook, which is going to be this way in my left ear. And so to face the earring, face the little snowman forward, I think it'll be like that. Let's see, will that be correct? Let's see. I think that'll be right. If it's not, I'll do it over after the video, but I think I may have it. And just put this back together. It's a little fiddly because you've got to work around the snowman a little bit, I think. Okay, get your jump ring back together, which I do have it perfectly back together there. So let me hold it and see. Oh yeah, it's facing forward. Okay, so let me show you. I'm going to turn it around so you can see. But two little cute, a pair of cute little, now I've got a pair of cute little Jingle Bell snowman earrings. Isn't that, oh, how fast was that? And you know, how much would they charge for this in the store? You know, and you can get these at Kobe's and make yourself and all your friends earrings, right? So I'm sure they have all the fixings there. I know they have all the jump rings and the earring hooks and everything you need. So I just used silver, all silver metal on there. So I thought that would look good with the snowman. So we did two projects today, the snowman earrings and our cute little tassel with the snowman all jingling down there at the bottom. And you can see them all. So that would be really cute on a journal. And then if you want to hang them on a bulb pin, like you just pop one on here and then, you know, add it to a piece of a ruffle or a tab in your journal. You know, just pop one on here. There you go. You're ready to go. Cute as a button. And then, or a paper clip. That is very fast too. You could also make some, which I was thinking about doing, but I didn't, you know, I don't have enough time to do all the projects I thought of right now, but you can just pop this onto a paper clip, pop it on a page, and there you go. You have another cute little, jingle bell hanging off the side of your journal, or anywhere, anywhere you can hang a paper clip. And like I said, you can make bookmarks too. you know, with the little crimp ends, you get a piece of pretty trim of some kind. Put a crimp on either end, jump ring, and one of these, and you're good to go with a pretty little bookmark, snowman Christmassy little bookmark. That would be a cute little gift. And you could do wrap paper clips with this too. Wrap your paper clip and have this little. I would probably put a jump ring and then the snowman so it hangs front ways. If you put a jump ring, then this will be turned around and hang front ways, and you'll have yourself a little bee dingle with a wrapped paper clip. So lots of ideas, right? And I'm sure there's more. Just don't have time for any more today. But I hope you enjoyed the things I did show you today. And check out Co-Beads. If you need anything, make sure to click on my coupon below. And thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Happy crafting and have a great day.